Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
Hey guys, welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on Jurassic World Evolution. So as a tie-in game for a mediocre movie, I was skeptical. But, I feel like it's hard to screw up a park builder. And, so it's actually pretty good. And it's, honestly, I'd say a pretty good park builder as well. You have to, try to balance things here and there. You gotta balance doing things for the science department, the entertainment department, and the security department, who all have sort of differing ideas of what the goals of the park should be. So, they come into a little bit of conflict. I haven't played enough to see what comes of that conflict, but it's definitely set up as something that might happen. You also have to manage things like the dinosaurs that you have in the park. You have to keep them comfortable so that they don't want to break out of the enclosures, which I've had happen once. And you also have to keep up things and make sure your guests are happy and there's enough resources for them and that there's enough dinosaurs to see, and that you can see the dinosaurs well from the ways that you let them see the dinosaurs. And as you go along, you unlock new things that you can put in your park, as well as in the story mode, new islands to build parks on, leading up to a big sandbox island, which I have already unlocked, but it wasn't especially hard to unlock it. But you also only have in your campaign what you've already unlocked on the other islands to put on that island. And so while you can put anything on it, and there's not money to manage on the sandbox island, you only have the things you've already unlocked via the previous islands to be able to put there. So it's very interesting, and it sort of incentivizes you playing the actual story ones to unlock things that you can put on your main island. My only real issue and the only downside that I see is that there is a lot of paid DLC for the game, which some people might not see as a bad thing, but I do, because I just don't like to have to pay more for games that I've already bought. Though, honestly, to be frank, I got this game for free through Xbox Live's Games with Gold a while back. So I didn't necessarily pay for it, but I don't want to have to pay for all of these extra DLCs that there is, because there's a whole ton of them. But that's just my prerogative. Otherwise, I think it's a really great game, a really cool park builder, and I personally don't know that I've seen a Jurassic Park builder somehow. That feels like a really obvious one. Maybe there is an older one, but I think this works really well. And again, I was skeptical going in, but I really recommend this one, and it passes its tryout. So if you get the chance, go ahead and check out Jurassic World Evolution. The movies might not be great, but this game is pretty cool. And Jeff Goldblum is actually in the game as himself. Well, as the character he plays in Jurassic Park. But I think that's pretty cool. Otherwise, cool game. Anyway, we'll move on to the outro section where I say, the things like check out my links in the description, subscribe if you want to subscribe, hit the like button maybe, leave a comment, share the video, all those things that you can do if you want to help support the channel and maybe help me get some audience engagement so that maybe I'll show up in search and whatnot. That's, if you want to help out, those are good ways to help out if you can't check the other things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I love what you're doing with the place.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you got to ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You and I make a heck of a team.